Make your point on the News Hour. Join Arnab every night on the News Hour with your question. Ask your question and join the debate.
Well, RBI Governor Raghuram Rajan appeared before the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Finance. He advocated for a 4-year term for the RBI Governor and said that a tenure of 3 years is too less a time. In fact, globally, several other countries have a longer tenure. Committee members were satisfied with the steps that have been taken by the RBI on the non-performing assets crisis, or rather dealing with bad loans, and the steps that were listed out by Raghuram Rajan. We'll try and go across to Aishwarya, who has more details on this story. But in fact, Aishwarya is with us. Aishwarya, a series of issues and topics covered. But what was it that the Parliamentary Standing Committee really wanted to know from Rajan?
Standing Committee on Finance wanted to get details on the steps which are being taken by the Reserve Bank of India regarding the NPAs, and then the explanation given by the RBI Governor seems to be satisfactory for the members of the Standing Committee on Finance. But first and foremost, as you also mentioned, that Rajan indirectly though, but then advocated for a 4-year term, because he said very, very categorically in that Standing Committee that for an RBI governor to take those measures and then to implement them, they need a minimum time frame of 4 years. So he has basically advocated for a 4-year term for the next RBI governor. Also, at the same point of time, he has very categorically mentioned that then reducing interest rate by much is not something which will really be positive for the Indian economy. Also stating that the private banks have money, but then they are just not interested in lending them. So there is a sense of insecurity in the market, and this is something which needs to be changed. He basically also commented on the issue of Britain getting out of EU and stating that the Indian economy in a way is ready to take on, but then there are going to be challenges and there are going to be measures which the Indian economy is going to be taken regarding it. But then the major explanation was on the decision and the steps which the Indian economy is taking to take on the NPAs.
All right.